Welcome to Curious Conversations with Tully and Sarah.
We sit down and chat with business owners, entrepreneurs, and some of the best conversation starters.
This is a podcast about real life lessons and people doing cool shit.
Happy Wednesday, Tully Louise.
Happy Wednesday.
Welcome back to the couch.
Yes, welcome back to Curious Conversations or whatever. Well, it's Wednesday when this comes out, but whatever day you listen to it, happy whatever day that is.
I think for the last 6 years I've actually said it doesn't matter if it's a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, because you're the one that started the Happy Wednesday.
Yeah. Well, I listen to a lot of podcasts and they always say the day that it comes out on, and you just, if you're a religious listener, you know that Curious Conversations comes out on audio on a Wednesday.
Mate, you're kind of blending into the couch.
I thought that actually before we've started this like 5 times, the intro, and I was literally thinking that before, I'm literally blending into the set.
Yeah, Alicia even bought like ivory curtains as well, and
I'm wearing ivory today.
Yes.
Lol. I'm leaning into the couch. If you're listening to this, I'm literally wearing like a motto ivory lounge set.
Very cute, very chic.
It's very cutesy.
That might be a nice little travel fit for me.
I did a video for, oh yeah, you can take it traveling if you want. I did a video and I was like, this is actually the perfect airport fit, and it's perfect to take away because the pants are super lightweight. They're like suit pants.
Cute.
And perfect for Euro summer.
Cute.
Yeah. So if you want to borrow, more than welcome.
Thank you. What's been going on? What's news?
What is news in my life? Well, I feel like winter has officially started and I'm been hibernating. Other than that, just been busy, just kind of juggling everything and just staying inside. I went home for the weekend, which was nice. It was a long weekend. Yeah, I always say this every winter, and I think we said it on our podcast that we did 2 weeks ago when we're both feeling a bit sick. We're feeling the energy is a little bit heavy. I'm not going to say negative, Nancy, but it's heavy, and I'm still feeling that, and I don't know how to get out of that rut.
Well,
so, yeah.
I have to say, I think it's a lot to do subconsciously. I know I've told you this, and we were on a meeting today, and I said to the guys on the meeting, I've had about 5 friends talk to me about money in the last 2 weeks.
I think it's also, it's funny you say that, I think it's also what you consume on social media. I actually thought yesterday morning that I think I'm going to start blocking all the politicians. I enjoy watching some of the politicians and I like to stay educated, but I think I'm at a point now where I actually kind of, ignorance is bliss. I know what I know. I don't need to know all this other stuff that keeps coming up because it is giving me a little bit of anxiety.
What kind of stuff?
Oh, I just keep seeing like on socials about how obviously we know Labor is put Victoria in a really shitty situation and just like how much tax we're going to be paying. Again, we spoke a little bit about the capital gain tax a couple of weeks ago, but it just really starts to freak me out how scared I am if Labor gets back into government, and it really freaks me out and I don't want to know.
Well, I think this comes back to the conversation about money and money mindset.
Yeah. And if you're on socials at the moment, the last couple of days, there's been a lot of talk about, it's been a lot of talk about this for months, but quite recently there's been a lot of talk about recession by the end of the year. So I think it's really important what you're consuming online. It does affect your mood and your energy. So I've decided I think I might block it all out.
We truly can't control it, right? No. And when I've had friends reach out and ask about how to make more money and things like that, there are ways.
Yeah, absolutely.
There are definitely ways. It's definitely one of the hardest times of our generation, I think, coming up. And I think talking to my grandparents over the years, they lived through the Great Depression. They lived through
the war,
the change of the standard from gold in the 70s, Covies, stagflation in the 70s. And I think this is probably the first trying time of our generation. And
yeah,
I think it's only natural. It always happens in an economy and you can't control it. And is it scary? I don't think necessarily scary, but it's definitely a little bit uncomfortable because when we're all not living how we used to live and things like that, and we're all watching what we spend because, yes, prices are higher than usual. Yes, wages haven't increased. So naturally that means there's less money in your pocket.
Yeah. So I think just for me, like personally and with my energy and all that kind of stuff, I think for me it's probably better not to just consume it at the moment, just for my mental health. I know what's going to happen, and I know like we'll come out of it and stuff like that. And I think it's a lot harder, exactly what you're saying. It's because we've never really experienced this. And like now, like a lot of us have our own family. So I feel like it falls a lot onto our shoulders. Like I feel way more pressure
to provide
because now it's like, it's me, like it's me, it's Damien and I, and like I've got to make sure that I'm providing. So I feel like that just is that added extra pressure on our shoulders.
Then I was having this conversation again this morning. People have a different base level of safety, right?
Yeah.
And going back to a guy I was seeing, I was like, oh God, when my bank account hits this, I feel suffocated. And he's like, oh, as long as I've got a bed to sleep at night, that's my level of safety. Everyone's is different.
Yeah.
And what I keep saying to friends that we keep having this conversation is it's not your riches and possessions that make you successful, but your desires that keep you poor. And I think the foundation for every single human is you need to feel safe.
Yeah.
So as long as you feel safe within your body, within your nervous system about what you can do, and I don't know, not compare to other people, and we're in the season or the millennia of comparison because there's so much content, but if you can block out that noise, and then provide a safe, like make sure Roller feels safe. I think that's the foundation for everything.
Absolutely. So that has been my week in a nutshell. I feel like a little bit of like I said, I'm not saying negative Nancy again. I feel like a little bit of Debbie
No, we
Downer.
can't say negative Nancy.
I know, that's why I said I'm not saying that anymore. I feel a little bit low energy, low vibration.
We have a girlfriend that said, and shout out to Nancy, I got a text message, hey, can you not say negative Nancy because not all Nancys are negative. So
yeah, so I just
negative Nelly.
Yeah, negative Nelly, low vibration. But yeah, I feel like we're at that point of the year too where it's like we're ready, to go away on a holiday or a little break. So I think we're both going away for in the next month or so. So I feel like that will kind of re-energize me, and I'll be like, okay, I'll be back. And I'm like, okay.
You're back.
Yeah, I'm back. Yeah. It just gets that point where you're just like, okay.
Yeah.
What about you? How's your week been?
Great. We had a Still Not Straight party.
Yes.
Okay, I have to tell this story.
Oh my God, be careful. I don't know what it is, but I think I do.
So I had to pretend Tully and I were a couple.
Lol.
Because
go back.
The girls out there be wild.
Yeah. So we had a party for part of our Stitch Up, Still Not Straight, which is our lesbian podcast. Two amazing hosts, Shannon and Tessa. We hope to have them on one day on Curious because they're a lot of fun. And so there was a lot of gay girlies. There was a lot of straight girlies.
There was a lot of everyone.
Everyone, yeah.
All shades of the rainbow.
Exactly, which is so amazing, and they've created such a great community. It was so much fun. But yeah, Sarah caught the eye of one particular lady.
And I was like, Tully.
Do you know what's so
Save
funny?
me.
So Alicia and Sarah both got hit on. I am the only person that didn't get hit on at this party.
That's not a surprise.
Why?
Because
I'm so offended.
Are you offended?
A little bit. I obviously just like resting bitch face, not approachable.
Oh, do you know what? It was so funny, and it's the only way that I've been able to get Tully to show me affection.
I felt bad for her. I was like, yep.
Tully was pretending to be my lover, and I was all for it.
I was. Sarah, I've never seen Sarah so scared in her life.
They're wild.
Yeah, they're wild. It was so much fun though.
It kind of reminds me about
when you were like 15?
That, but Men in America.
Oh yeah, Men in America, they are forward.
They go after what they want, and it reminded me of that.
Yeah, it was so much fun, and
we were up singing Daryl Braithwaite. It was, honestly.
I stayed out until 10:30.
I stayed out till 1.
Yeah, that's 10:30 is great for me. No, but we're going to have another event probably start of spring with them and like all the straight girlies, like, or whatever you are. You definitely come. It was
straight,
so much fun.
Gay,
there were guys there.
Yeah, it was
so
really
fun. So I think, we'll have a spring opening to spring, like good vibes.
100%.
Yeah.
I even had one of my cousins come up. I went to the pub with Tessa, one of the girls, on the weekend, and my cousin's straight, and she came up to Tessa and was like, oh my God, I love the show so much.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh.
It's such a good show. It's great.
It is the best. The girls are great. So we had that Friday night. Saturday, I recovered, sat at home and had brodo all day. And then Sunday, caught up with you and Tessa and Rosie, went to the market. Then randomly, Tessa and I were out all night and then playing cards. I've played a lot of cards on the weekend.
That's great.
Yeah, and then
Good for the
played
brain.
cards without – is it?
Well, yeah, you're thinking.
You tell me I need fish oil.
Yeah, I think any kind of card game is great for the brain.
And then I played cards with the girls on Monday.
So fun.
So very wholesome.
Yeah, that is a wholesome long weekend. It was King's long weekend birthday. Is that just in Victoria?
No.
Because I feel like people in Queensland were working.
I think WA or one of the states has it different to us.
Yeah, because I was like, how come they don't have a public holiday?
I came back from that public holiday and was like, guys, I'm going to go to Europe.
Yes. So let's talk travel. You are going to Euro.
Don't know when. I still haven't booked and I'm planning on going.
That gives me anxiety.
So this comes out Wednesday.
She's planning on going Friday.
2 days, Friday.
Which freaks me out so much. I am such an atypical.
You are a little bit atypical.
I used to love that show. What's the word?
A-type.
A-type. I meant A-type. I'm like an A-type traveler. Like I'm super anxious. Like we have to get there 3 hours before. Like I have like everything written out. Sarah, have you got your passport? Like whatever. Old mate over here is like a C-type. Z-type. Well, completely the opposite.
I pack the night before as long as I've got my list of everything that – if I forget something, I forget something.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I say, I phoned the doctor yesterday to get my medication. As long as I've got my medication, I'm
you
sweet.
Just buy everything.
Exactly.
But you're going to Europe with your family. What?
I'm not going. I'm going by myself. I'm going to fly by myself.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to meet my cousin over there.
Yeah. I've got a question because I love watching like travel TikToks and like what you pack on the plane because we're so different. I've traveled with Sarah a lot. I don't even know if I would know the answer to this. What is your number one travel tip? Actually, I think I might. No. Can I just answer one?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. I'm just like interrupting. I feel like your number one travel tip is and I used to do this sometimes. She doesn't eat the aeroplane food.
It's very true.
So then when you land, you're not like super bloated and you're not like sluggish. That's one travel tip from you.
But what do I do prior to that?
She changes her clock.
Yeah.
So to the time so that she's not like jet lagged.
So if we used to either get a morning flight to LA.
Yeah, like 5 a.m. or something.
Yeah. And so I would do an all-nighter.
Yeah, which is insane to me. And then
as soon as I'd get on the plane, I'd sleep. And then as soon as I get off the plane, I'm like, I'm already on your time.
Fresh as a daisy. I feel like they're probably two travel tips. What would be another one?
That, adjusting your clock.
Yeah.
So like even as soon as you're getting on the plane, I close if it's nighttime wherever I'm going to, I'll sleep. I'll just close my eyes and I will not open them because I'm like, don't check the clock, doesn't matter. Don't check the clock, doesn't matter.
Don't you hate when you're on a long haul flight and you sleep and then you wake up and it's like 9 hours left and you're like, oh my God.
And then sunlight and grounding, baby.
Yeah.
Get out in the sun as soon as you can and go to a park and find some grass.
Yeah, and I feel like if you can, it depends because sometimes when you land in a country you feel so groggy. But I do find when we used to travel and would go do like a class, like if you had energy.
You need to sweat it out.
Oh my God, you feel so much better if you can try and get in like a workout or something. I feel like, yeah, you feel so much better because you can feel like when you travel overseas, it can feel very like hungover vibes.
Yeah. But I don't know how I'm getting to Europe yet. I don't know if I'm going via the Middle East or I'm going via America. Who knows yet? But I saw Bianca from Kukai. She just got back from
London
Europe.
or something.
Yeah, Europe. And she was like, if you're nervous about flying through the Middle East, like don't
do it.
No, like she felt really – she flew back with Qatar and she was like, hardly anyone on the plane. Airport was quiet, but she felt completely safe.
I saw photos on TikTok of the airport in Dubai and they were like, it's so quiet.
Yeah. So there's many different routes I can go.
I mean, they're not going to fly the aeroplane if it's dangerous.
Well, look, I said that to my cousin, right? And I was like, look, when's the last time a plane crashed because of the war? And she's like, look, Russia and the Malaysian Airlines. And I was like, oh, don't even get into that.
Well, you're not flying them, are you?
Exactly.
So it doesn't really matter.
I was like, she just burst my bubble saying that. So
Yeah.
I'm like.
Anyway, you're not like, it's fine.
It's fine. YOLO, you only live once.
Yeah.
So, and then Alicia told me yesterday, she's like, you know what, mate? Stay away for your birthday. Just have a longer holiday.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah.
I'm away for my birthday too because Sarah and I are a day apart.
So she goes, you know what? You deserve a holiday. She's like, I've got this down here. I was like, okay.
Fuck yeah, go as long as you want.
So indefinitely.
Fun.
So maybe I'll come back, maybe I don't.
Fun.
We will soon find out.
That is fun. I'm going to Thailand for a week and I'm so excited for like a chill holiday.
And shout out to Luxury Escapes.
Yes. So Leanne, one of our girlfriends, Hayley, who was on the podcast about a month ago, her mum works for Luxury Escapes. So naturally, I booked our flights by myself, but naturally I went on and I was like, hey, Leanne, like we want to stay in Thailand. This is a resort we've been looking at. Can you get us a deal? And she got us a great deal. And
better than what you could get online.
Yeah, a lot better. So I was looking at booking.com and then I was looking at booking via their website and she managed to get like a discount and then managed to get some little perks on the booking.
It
so I was
saved
like,
you money regardless. Like,
yeah. So if you are looking to book a holiday, chat to Leanne at Luxury Escapes.
Leanne's our favourite.
Yeah, she's the best. So it was good. Got transfers and everything. Don't have to worry about a thing.
How good. We'll come back rejuvenated.
I hope so. But the only downside of going to Thailand in July is it could be wet. So that's fine.
Russian roulette.
I'm prepared.
Are you nervous about roller?
Not really. Do you know what? One thing I'm nervous about roller is I'm really nervous. This is going to sound so stupid. I'm really nervous of bath time because I don't want her to swallow the water.
Oh, that's fair.
So I don't know how we're going to navigate that. And
You'll be fine.
You know what? She might just get a little bit squirty bum. No, that's the only thing I'm nervous about.
Pack.
I don't know if she can have Imodium or anything. So babies and kids, because I remember this with my sister, if they have diarrhea, they have to just let it come out.
Yeah, right. Interesting.
I could be wrong, but that's what the doctor said to my sister. Charcoal maybe. Oh, maybe they're too young. Maybe they're too young. Charcoal tablets might be too harsh.
Let her ride it out.
Yeah, I think she's just going to have to ride it out.
I know something that I haven't told you that I have been experiencing.
Oh, what? A ghost?
No. I think I'm getting like an old person's thing. And
what?
Alicia told me yesterday and she's like, mate, that started happening at your age for me too.
What?
I think I'm getting RSI.
Oh, no. Our friend's got RSI.
It's really painful.
Shit. Does Alicia have it as well?
Yeah.
Someone else I know has got RSI.
So, bit painful.
Isn't that like
I even told the acupuncture person the other day.
Inflammatory?
Yeah, it's inflammation. So I'm going to see Steve before I go away and I've been upping my turmeric.
Ow.
Old people's things.
Yeah. Hairdressers get it.
Do they?
Yeah, RSI. Hairdressers get it because you're using your hands a lot.
Oh, so this is from me being on the mouse too much, working too much.
I'm pretty sure hairdressers get RSI.
So I'm actually contemplating switching to the other.
Yeah, but then what if you get another hand?
Well, I've used this one for.
Is that your?
I've used this for 30 odd years.
Oh, yeah, true.
I'm like, then if I use
Sarah's
this.
weird. What's the one where you can use both hands?
Ambidextrous.
Sarah's that.
So I'll be able to use it with my left hand.
Oh, I couldn't use my left hand. If you got it, I could not.
Maybe we should do a video of us trying to do things with our left hand, you versus me. Can you write with your left hand?
Nah, I wouldn't even know how to hold. Like, how do you hold it?
Really?
I could not.
Okay.
That's bad. Like, I just can't. And so much stronger in the right hand.
Yeah, well, we've all got our little quirks. I'm ambidextrous.
Ow.
Yeah. So that if you see me pressing it, it's just to release it.
I feel like I've seen you press like that for years.
No.
Oh.
So, yeah. I've got a question for you. During the week, I went to one of my best mates' house with Tessa.
Yeah.
Taken Tessa under my wing the last week. And he asked a question that I really, really liked, and it was just full, pure curiosity. And I was like, that's such a great question and a really gentle way to ask it. And I want to, because I'm a very curious person and I ask questions that I think a little bit out there. When's the last time you did that?
Did what?
Ask someone a really curious question.
That was his question.
No, his question was talking about the difference between male and females as partners and what's the difference in how they show up.
Okay. And what was her answer?
It was it was a really nice conversation because he wanted to be a better partner for his wife.
Yeah.
And so it came out of full curiosity of why someone would go from men to women.
Yeah.
And so
like what they were lacking in the relationship.
Yeah.
What did she say?
She discussed that the emotional awareness, basically. And I think you and I discussed it when we were talking about how wild Friday night was and how intense two female relationships look. And then I said to you, God, how nice is it sometimes that you crave that simplicity with your partner? But then we get that emotional depth from our girlfriends.
Yeah.
But when you're in a same-sex female relationship, it seems like you get all of that from one person.
For me, that would be so intense.
Too much.
Yeah, too much.
But they seem to like it. So my friend was asking questions about that.
So interesting.
I was like, that's a really great question to someone you don't really know.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I feel like knowing who you're talking about, the person that answered the question, and can I say her name?
Tessa.
Yeah, Tessa, yeah. And hearing her talk about this on the podcast, I feel like there's also a little bit of trauma that may happen in a boy-girl relationship for her to crave that like intense and connection. Not trauma. I don't even know how to answer that.
I think this episode might be a little short, sweet one for you and I today.
Yeah, I think so. We actually had a guest planned for today and she is sick. So you weren't going to get us.
The second time, and I said to Tully, I was like, you know what, I'm not reaching out to that person again.
Yeah, I feel like, well, to be fair, you were sick last time.
Yes, that's true.
So it's a little bit unfair. But no, we did have someone scheduled today and hopefully we can have her when you get back because I think that podcast episode will be quite interesting and different to what we usually chat about.
It will be very Barbara Walters.
Yes, exactly. So gives us more time to prep and chat and research. But yeah, that's another reason why you have us today. Now we have 2 last questions.
My new favourite segment.
Yes.
Things
to finish up the show.
Things that I used to care about. Hang on, let me start that. Things that I never used to care about, but now I kind of do.
Yeah. Are you going to go or do you want me to go first?
You go first because I started last time.
Okay, this is so random, but things that I never used to care about but I do now are organic blueberries. That's so random, but I knew blueberries were like one of the fruits that hold is the pesticides the most. Is that right?
And strawberries.
So good one. So I'm going to talk about blueberries and strawberries. And then recently there was stuff in the news about a particular blueberry brand. And I am like, you're damn straight, I am buying organic blueberries from now on. So that's something that I never used to care about, but I do now.
But even, do you look at the Dirty Dozen when it comes to?
Yeah, I do. Like, is it like kale, spinach, blueberries? Yeah, I do.
There's a special, well, not special, but there's washes you can get for your fruit and veg.
And you can use bicarb soda and apple cider vinegar, I think.
Yeah, and soak it.
Yeah. So if I do end up buying.
You can grow your own.
Well, that's true too. I just don't have the space.
Yep.
So that is something that I think as you get older, it's something, and when you've got a daughter, it's something that I'm seriously changing and swapping.
As you get older, you care about blueberries and you get RSI.
Yeah, that's true too. So that is one thing that's my pick for the week.
We're going very health conscious today. Mine was a bit political the other week. Well, very political. And it's a bit of a running joke in the studio because Alicia always goes to throw out my glass bottles. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. I try to only drink out of glass now, not plastic. I try to only eat and reheat out of glass, not plastic. So tinfoil hat again. Well, not even a tinfoil hat because it's just health, right? Microplastics.
Yeah. I see that on TikTok all the time.
Do you do anything about it?
Not yet, but my blueberries is the first step.
Piano.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it. Well, Tully Louise,
Have the best time in Euro.
Thank you very much.
And we'll see you on the other side.
Well, I think we're going to try and do recordings while I'm there.
We can.
So we love a little bit of consistency.
We can definitely do that.
We're reaching out to all the business guests because the business episodes pop off.
Mm-hmm.
And we have some very exciting guests for you for the next financial year.
Yeah, we're so excited. So we will see you on the other side.
Bye.
Bye.